Right, there's a $15,000 reward being offered to anybody who can help police find a man who has attacked several women in North Park. Police released this surveillance video recently of the man, or picture rather, the man they think that may be responsible for those attacks. At least 6 women have been attacked while walking alone at night in the North Park area. Now, Crime Stoppers is partnering up with the Neighborhood Market Association to bring the North Park suspects to justice. Joining me this morning is the President and CEO, Mark Arabo, to tell us more about what's going on. Good morning.
Good morning.
President and CEO of the Neighborhood Market Association. For people who don't know what that is, what is the Neighborhood Market Association?
It's a tri-state small business association. We represent 2,400 small businesses throughout 3 states and 21,000 employees. But this reward more was myself as a San Diegan.
As a citizen.
As a father and a husband. Make sure that the women of San Diego should never be scared to walk at night. And we're also asking the city of San Diego and Tau Gloria to match our $15,000 to make it a $30,000 reward.
I know the city has come out and said that women in this area, particularly right now, they need to be more careful. They need not to walk alone. They need to, maybe the pepper spray issue. That's not enough for you.
You know, it should not be a luxury to walk the streets of the city of San Diego at night. And to ask the citizens and the women to not walk alone or to learn karate or have pepper spray is not enough. And so we need to do what we can as citizens to make sure that this North Park creep goes behind bars and stops terrorizing the women. And that's why we've been very clear in asking Tau Gloria and the City Council to match our $15,000 to make sure this man can never terrorize the women of San Diego.
What bothers you most about this? Because, I mean, there have been other cases that come along over the years. Does this in particular hit a nerve with you, or is it just time to take a stand? What are your thoughts?
I think it's a little bit of both. One thing is there's been 6 victims, 6 too many. This creep is focusing on North Park.
Sexual assault and brutally beating too.
And when the city of San Diego comes out through Tau Gloria and says the women should not walk by themselves and they should be careful and take pepper spray, that's not what they should be saying. Okay. They should be saying, let's put this.
So you have an issue with the city too.
I think they need to be stronger than they are. Because for them to say women should just learn self-defense and take pepper spray is not enough. They should say, let's match this reward. Let's put this creep behind bars and make sure that women or men or children are never scared to walk the streets of San Diego.
The $15,000 that you're putting up, is that your personal money, or is this money from the Market Association?
It's both. I'm personally putting in money, and the Neighborhood Market Association is putting in money. We're hoping that it's going to be a $30,000 reward. We're hoping that the City Council will match the $15,000, and we want to do everything we can as San Diegans to make sure our streets are safe.
Is this part of Crime Stoppers? Is that how people work it?
So we're doing it through Crime Stoppers, because Crime Stoppers is the central hub of where people could go to give anonymous tips. So we're just doing the funds through them.
And the way that works is if you give a tip and the person's apprehended and convicted, then you get some of their
If the person's arrested and convicted, then they get paid off. And we've done it in the past in San Diego. In 2006, we pledged $100,000 to find someone, and we did.
Yeah, you have done it in the past. What was that case? Was there a particular
case? The Heather Mattia case.
Heather Mattia case. To explain that real quick before.
So that's one of the reasons why I got involved in this job. She's a lifelong friend of mine, and she was brutally murdered the day before her birthday. There were no leads. It was a cold case. The community came together and offered $100,000, and we found the person. But right now we're doing it for this case because the city of San Diego and the City Council isn't doing as much as they should.
You feel it's more of a moral obligation?
It is.
That the city has to its people.
If the government doesn't do anything, they have to make sure they protect the citizens of the city. And right now, we definitely have a moral obligation to make sure that our streets are safe, to make sure that women are not scared when they walk at night. And the answer should be, let's find this creep and bring him to justice. It should not be women go get pepper spray and self-defense class. And that's what the city's been saying. And I hope that they change their message. I hope they match our $15,000 to make it a $30,000 reward. And I hope San Diegans come together to make sure that never again should this happen in the city.
All right. Mark Arabo, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.